Okay, welcome to the Geneva Woods South Storm Drainage virtual public meeting. We're excited that you're here tonight. Thanks for joining us. You can go to the next slide. Welcome, we've already done that. It's easy to sign in, you've already done that. We'll go through some procedures quick. We're going to go through introductions of the project team, so you know who's going to be working on this project. We'll do a very short project presentation to give you an idea about this project, and then we'll open it up for questions, answers, and comments. If you happen to be watching this on your own time, please don't hesitate to contact the project team with any questions, answers, and comments that you have. And then we'll also provide information on how you can stay involved and submit comments. Next slide. And we'll keep going through these. We'll just click through these. Yeah. Okay, so if you're in the room, please keep your mic muted and your camera turned off. Again, let us get through the whole presentation, and then you'll have the opportunity to ask questions or provide us comments. Can use the chat window if you have access to that. And just keep in mind that this is being recorded. Next slide. Okay, I'm going to have Russ. I'll have you introduce yourself first.
Okay, I'm Russ Oswald. I'm the project manager for the municipality of Anchorage, and Isabel and I manage the contract with PTS and, I guess in a backwards way, Huddle, which is Holly's contract. So, you know, that's who we are.
Thank you. And we also have the project administrator, Isabel. Isabel, why don't you say hello too?
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Isabel Roy, and I'll be assisting.
Okay, and PTS is the design engineering firm on this too, and I'll have Dan introduce himself first.
Yes, good evening, and thanks for being here. My name is Dan Kirsch. I'm the PTS project manager overseeing the design contract and design process. Thank you.
And Dustin.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Dustin Richmond. I will be the design engineer working on the design as well as the study report that we'll be talking about today.
And then lastly, I'm Holly Spoth-Torres. I'm doing public involvement for this project. And I have my colleague, Michelle Farabach, online with me too. She's providing some assistance. Okay, that's who we are. Okay, Dustin, thanks. Next slide. And I'll pass it to you.
Thank you, Holly. And thanks again to everybody that's taking time out of their evening to be here, or for those taking time out of their day to watch the presentation online. We appreciate it. As noted earlier, this is the Geneva Woods South Storm Drain Project. I'm with PTS. We are under contract from the municipality of Anchorage. Project number 17-35. On screen now, you'll see we have a project vicinity or project location map. The project that we are working on is in the storm drain pipe located within the highlighted, the red box area here. This storm drain pipe is predominantly within the DOT right-of-way, with a portion of it in the St. Goddard Avenue right-of-way up here as well. So the purpose and project purpose and need for the project. This project is set to evaluate and consider replacement options for the aging Geneva Woods storm drain system south of St. Goddard Avenue and east of the new Seward Highway. The project came about because in 2018 a sinkhole was developed and repaired by MOA Street Maintenance and their contractor. CCTV of the existing pipe identified displacement, both vertical and horizontal, as well as corrosion within the aging storm drain pipe. Over on the right-hand side of the screen, we have a couple photos from our site visit looking within the pipe. The upper photo, you can see we're looking out of a storm drain manhole, and the pipe is immediately sinking as opposed to rising like it should be. And then the lower photo, you can see there's a sediment buildup within the pipe, as well as a corrosion. And more closely to the edge of the photos, you might be able to make out that there's a hole in the sidewall of the pipe, allowing some gravel to infiltrate into it. For this project, one of the bigger drivers is with the displaced pipe, it's reducing the flow, and the pipe is not able to perform as it was intended or designed. This could lead to surcharging the system, which kind of translates as stormwater filling up the catch basins in the residential area. It's not able to drain as fast as we would like it to, or as it should. Looking at the project schedule, in winter of 2021, the project was awarded to PTS, and we began collecting data to include survey and geotechnical investigations within the project vicinity. Here in the spring, we continue to collect data to inform the design study report, as well as coordinating with outside agencies to determine impacts to the surrounding infrastructure and any upcoming projects within the vicinity to this one. Later this spring, the draft DSR will be completed and sent out for comments within to all the other agencies. The draft DSR and associated documents will also be made available on the project website for public access and review. This summer, a second public meeting as well as a second agency project review meeting will occur to discuss comments received on that design study report. This fall, the design study report will be updated to include a preferred alternative, and that final design study report will be placed to the project website for review with the public as well. Following that, at this time, no funding has been procured for final design or construction. And yeah, once that occurs, then design can continue if it's deemed necessary. So looking out there, as noted, this winter, we went out and looked at the existing conditions. Field survey shows that the pipe is within the DOT right of way. The pipes were found to have significant horizontal and vertical displacement caused by both the age, earthquakes, and then the organic soils present within the site that was identified during our geotechnical investigations. 3 of the 6 manholes within the project area were constructed on top of group piles to prevent them from sinking due to the presence of organic soils underlying the system. And then also a large segment of our project is adjacent to the Helen Louise McDowell Sanctuary, which we'll go into a little more detail on the next slide. On this slide, you can see this is a map identifying the existing storm drain pipes and their condition based on our PTS's visual inspections performed this winter using what we call our pole camera that allows us to lower a camera into the manholes, zoom a fair distance, and then both record and take still photos, which you can see running along the outside of this map. Just to orient yourself, the project it starts here, storm drain manhole 47 as identified on the map, and then continues to the south down to storm drain manhole 88 is where our current project vicinity is located. Starting at the beginning of the project near St. Goddard Avenue, the pipe was found to be in good condition, as evidenced by the green color. And as we continue to the south, it goes into moderate and then into poor condition. The greatest amount of deflection, horizontal and vertical deflection we've seen is the southern end of our project area. Some of the issues, as noted earlier, that were identified during our visual inspection: vertical horizontal displacement of the pipe, corrosion of the pipe, and then holes in the pipe, allowing sediment to infiltrate and build up within the storm drain structures. All of the storm drain manholes during our investigation were found to be in generally good condition. Let's see. The slide and these photos will be available for more review. Just the photos here, they've got a little tag, points to a location with a circle. They vary in color, pink or purple, and that's where the photos are located. They note if you're looking downstream, if that's important as well, or upstream. And we'll go to the next slide. Actually, I'm going to go back one slide. So this next slide is a cross section of the project area. It's located adjacent to this storm drain manhole 86, as we've identified it, and it's looking to northbound, adjacent to the Seward Highway. So just orient yourself, northbound Seward Highway lanes. There are some street lights located to the left side of our project as we're looking now. We have the existing noise wall barrier represented here, storm drain manhole represented right here, showing the pile foundations for both the manhole and the noise wall as built identify them. And then over here on the right hand side, we have an example or a representative soil bore log identified during our geotechnical investigation. It's showing, at least in this location, we have 17 feet of organic peat and silt, very soft, followed by silty soils mixed with organics, also very soft. And then at 25 feet to 41 feet, we have very soft silts with lenses of harder segments that were identified. And then below that, we get into a harder sandy silt to the bottom of our investigation. For this hole ended at 51.5 feet. We show some varying distances between infrastructure, so guardrail to noise wall within our project location varies 14 to 27 feet. From the noise wall to the center line of the storm drain pipe, it varies 77 to 70 feet, 70 feet being at that storm drain manhole 47 in St. Goddard Avenue at the intersection of Helvetia. And then from the center line of the pipe to the property line, to the right there is very 17 to 57 feet. I just point out again that the pipe is all within the right of way, predominantly in the DOT's new Seward Highway right of way. Excuse me, go back. Looking at this slide again, just talk about some of the possible improvements that are being looked at for this design study report. Will include new storm drain pipe and structures, new maintenance access road. Currently, there's no access road for street maintenance to get in and perform routine maintenance on these storm drain pipes. We'll be looking at possible alignments and improvements that could occur in that area. And then also talking about improved foundation support for the manholes and the pipe to prevent any future vertical displacement or settlement of the pipes itself. Looking next steps from today. We had previously held an agency coordination meeting with utility companies, DOT and others. We will continue our coordination with them and specifically with the DOT as it relates to their new Seward Highway 36th Avenue interchange project. PTS will continue to collect data and work on completing the design study report for MOA Project Management and Engineering Department. The draft DSR completion is anticipated a little later this spring. Copies of the DSR and the considered alternatives will be sent out for comments from other reviewing agencies and posted to the project website. Following completion of the draft DSR, Mailer number 2 will be sent out to the public so that in the summer, we can hold public meeting number 2 and discuss project updates at that time. Note that the municipality of Anchorage has not secured funding for design or construction as of right now. Also, if you have not completed the project questionnaire that was sent out earlier this month, please do so in return. Additionally, you can complete the questionnaire online if that's more convenient. And then I guess at this time, I'd like to make it available to Dan, Russ, or Isabel if you have any additional comments or wanted to touch on anything that I missed.
I don't have anything to add, other than to say that we, looking out as far as today, programmed funds to move forward to this project are 2025 or 2026 is what it looks like today. That could change depending on the final results of the DSR as well. We'll know more moving forward over the next few months.
Okay, Dan, did you have anything?
No, nothing to add, Dustin. Thanks for your presentation.
Isabel, did you have anything?
Just to say thank you for a nice presentation.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, well then, with that, I'm going to pass it back to you, Holly.
Thank you. Okay, so I think go to the next slide just for right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so how do you stay involved and submit comments? There's a couple ways you can do that. The easiest for you will be to email directly to me, Holly, HOLLY, at huddleak.com, HUDDLEAK.com. You can also access all this information from the project website at genevawoodstormdrain.com, all one word. Again, all the project information will be uploaded to the project website. You can stay up to date there. The project questionnaire is also there. So thank you very much. And now I'd like to go back to you.